Alright guys, now let's get started. You're watching Crypto Corner, your crypto radar for all the latest news, reviews, market analysis and tutorials that help you master the crypto markets and navigate safely in the cryptoverse. Now let's talk about Ripple today, because a couple of days ago actually it transpired that the case against Ripple is going to be prolonged. And this is something that unfortunately we could have expected. I mean, I was saying many times in my previous videos that most likely this court case will be dragging on and on. Recently, we learned that the SEC was asking for more delays and trying to basically prolong this process, make it more expensive, make it longer so that they can prepare even more arguments and everything. And this is really bad for the XRP community. Now, the XRP community, unfortunately, seems to be quite delusional, and I will get into some tweets in a little bit, but first a quick wrap up. So basically we have the SEC, the US Securities and Exchange Commission that opened this lengthy court case back in 2020, and it was in late November 2020 when they announced that they are suing Ripple, alleging that Ripple was selling XRP as an unregistered security, because they're claiming that basically people were buying XRP with the hope of making a profit. Therefore, this is supposed to be a security, but it was not registered to be, Ripple was not registered to be selling securities, offering securities, and there's a few other things in their claims in this court case, but definitely this is a very important court case for many cryptocurrencies, not just Ripple, not just XRP, I should say. Ripple is the company, XRP is the cryptocurrency. Now, the XRP community seems to be quite delusional. They are very strong. It's important to have a strong community for any crypto project, but I'm seeing that XRP holders are not really making sense. On Friday, Stuart Alderoy, General Counsel at Ripple Labs, which is the company behind XRP, has taken to Twitter to post a thread, which you're seeing here on the screen, in which he explains why the SEC's case against Ripple may be over next year, 2023. He said that to all that have been following the case thus far, thank you. Know that Ripple is pushing hard and the court is working hard to resolve the case as soon as possible, but as soon as possible is not coming soon enough. Now we are seeing that there will be yet another delay. He is actually ending this thread saying it now looks that a resolution will come in 2023, and each day that passes is hurting US citizens who were essentially the victims of a rug pull, as he calls it, by the SEC. $15 billion in XRP market cap was destroyed the day the suit was filed, hurting the very people that the SEC purports to protect. And this is very true. The SEC is supposedly having the customers' interest. They are supposedly protecting investors, but what happens is when they started this lawsuit, the XRP price tanked so badly that even to this day, it is more than 90% down from its all-time high. At the same time, we have many other cryptocurrencies that were booming, that printed new all-time highs last year, in the last few months as well, and pretty much the crypto market has been booming since 2020. XRP, however, has been dropping since 2020. It made a bit of a pump, but nothing spectacular happened over the last few months and even over the last year. In fact, last spring, exactly a year ago, April in 2021, we printed a local high, which was at $1.97, so close to $2, which was good. For many holders, this was great. However, today we are at 70 cents and we are 64% down from this local high back in April 21. If we look at the all-time high of XRP at 332, this was back in 2018, January. This was actually 1st of January 2018, so this was just coming out of that huge rally that we did at the end of 2017, and this is when we printed the all-time high of XRP, 332. Today, 70 cents. This is 78% down from its all-time high in fiat value. So definitely XRP is doing really poorly right now, and I'm seeing that the XRP community is quite delusional. I mean, I found this tweet here by Ncash official Twitter user saying this XRP news hurts, and then many people were responding. I mean, the XRP army is clearly not seeing sense. Someone is saying here, more time to accumulate. Seriously? More time to accumulate. Accumulating for what? Here we have Crypto Shrekker saying, I'm convinced it's all a shell game. Keep the price low so more banks can buy it at the 30-40 cent range, and then let the system and the US get caught up with their CBDCs, etc. Then boom. Really? Is that what you think is going to happen? I don't think so. I mean, first of all, I don't think any banks are interested in buying XRP. If anything, XRP technology, Ripple technology, is being used by banks for international transfers. This is the unique selling point of Ripple. The Ripple technology is supposed to be aiding banks in order to do very low fee transfers internationally. So they're competing with SWIFT, which is a international money transfer system that's been going on for many years. It's got a big infrastructure built, and everyone is using it. So there are a few banks that actually signed up with Ripple to be using their technology. As far as I know, they're not really using XRP. And as far as I know, even if they have to go through XRP for a cheap international transfer, these are exchanges that are happening momentarily. They are happening immediately, right now, at the current rate. No banks are actually buying to hold XRP. XRP is not a store of value. For banks, even a Bitcoin is too risky of an asset to be a store of value for banks. I mean, for many people it is, but for banks it is not a store of value. XRP is not even a cryptocurrency to consider buying and holding at all. So for them, this is just a tool to facilitate international transfers with very low fees. This is what it is. Nothing more than that. Nobody is investing in XRP. No institutional investors are interested in XRP. If you remember last year, or was it the year before, just shortly after the court case, Grayscale, which is the biggest crypto investment fund, they had an XRP product. They removed it. They dropped XRP from their crypto portfolio. And this is Grayscale, the biggest crypto investment fund. So no institutional investors are really interested in XRP. This is just a delusional holder of XRP, pretty much. That's what I can say. And unfortunately, there are many XRP holders and users who are sharing this opinion. Here is another one saying, news will probably come out that Ripple may lose, tanking the price just so institutional money can be pumped into XRP. Not the case at all. No institutional investors interested. Really hoping for that December 2020 price. Don't expect it to go how everyone wants it. That's too easy. And by the way, difficult to read that because there's no punctuation. But anyways, here's another one. I'm happy to hear the news today. 8 months of extra accumulation is an insane opportunity. Insane opportunity? Really? I'm going to look at the charts in a moment to show you what kind of an opportunity this is. At WeFlexit Detroit is saying everyone knew it was coming. It's not just XRP, it's going to be all of crypto. The stock market is about to crash. They're going to crash it on purpose to forgive the debt, then start anew. You know what? I don't think the stock market and the US debt is interlinked. I mean, yet again, this is either a wrongly phrased or a misinformed person that thinks that the stock market and the debt, the national debt, are interlinked. They are not. I mean, if you crash the stock market, that's not going to forgive the debt. Anyways, even if that's the case, and I'm pretty sure that's not the case, but even if that's the case, holding XRP during a market crash is not going to help. Also, there is another one here at Vlad3777 saying that scream if you want, but you need to buy more and hold for generational wealth by 2030. Please focus on the keyword generational. Generational wealth, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin made generational wealth for many. Even Shiba Inu made generational wealth. XRP did that in 2017. Definitely not right now, and definitely no point buying it right now, holding it to 2030, because you never really know what's going to happen. Long-term holding is not for these kind of shaky assets. If you're going to hold long-term anything, it would be Bitcoin, maybe Ethereum, maybe Solana. I mean, what else is there to be holding long-term? Chainlink? I don't really know. I mean, I can count on my one hand the coins that I'm prepared to be holding until 2030, and XRP is not one of them. Anyways, let's go on. Ed Prayer Warrior is saying it's a time to buy, not to sell. The ledger will still update one day and blow you all away with zero regard for the SEC criminals who are all exposed in plain sight thanks to Ripple. Just hopium, guys. This is really just hopium. Here's another one. Chris Baker saying FUD is highest before the dawn. They will flip the switch. Price will soon reflect the utility. Case doesn't matter. Utility? What utility exactly? The fact that some banks might be using XRP to do international transfers. Yes, this is utility, but is it such a big utility? How many banks are actually using XRP? How many people are using XRP for payments or for international money transfers? How many compared to all of the other cryptocurrencies? More time to accumulate, he says. They want retail out before flipping. Not the case at all. Not the case. This is hopium, guys. This is what it is. Here's another one. XRP Thor. In my experience, that means the bottom is in and we are going to the moon or to skyrocket, whatever he wants to say with this emoji. Yet again, just hopium. Don't let the FUD eat your emotions and make you do crazy things like sell your XRP, is saying Jay Stearns 5. Basically telling people not to sell. I'm telling you sell. Sell, because if you're going to be waiting for yet another year before anything comes out, then you're not going to make any profits. Yes, XRP doesn't have to go down from here. It could stay at these price levels at 70 cents. It could even go to 80 cents. It could even go to $1. But during that time, what are the other cryptocurrencies doing? This is what's important. It's not important to just hold your money and maybe one day make a good return on that money in that asset. It's important to actually make a profit all the time. So if there is another asset that is going to outperform this asset, why are you holding XRP? Why not put your money into an asset that is going to appreciate in price during this next year, rather than XRP, which is not going to appreciate in price that much? It might appreciate a little bit, but not what the other currencies are going to do, the ones that are not threatened by this lawsuit. And finally, one person that I'm seeing here that makes sense. This is Crypto Jungle. Such a waste, he says. All the money I have locked in XRP would have done 25 times or on almost any other coin. And he's quite right. Let's take a look at what's XRP doing versus dollar. This is literally from April last year. So in the last year, 64% down. 64% you've lost on your money if you were holding XRP. At the same time, for the last year, holding in Bitcoin, you would have lost 24.95, almost 25% down if you are in Bitcoin. If you were holding Ethereum, you're almost 25% up for the same period. If you were holding BNB, 25% down, just like with Bitcoin. If you were holding Solana in the last year, 190% up. That's almost 200% up at the same time when XRP is making you almost 60% down. Terra Luna, 562% up in the last year. I mean, even if it's only half of that, let's say it was 250% up. This is still so much better than holding XRP. Do you really want to be holding this asset, XRP I'm talking about, for yet another year and miss out on yet another coin that can give you 200, 300 or 500%? Look at Avalanche, 190% up in the last year. I mean, Cardano, 25% down. It's still better than holding XRP at 60% down. Shiba, 1,435% up. Near, 221% up. CRO, the token of Crypto.com exchange, 116% up in the last year. So holding any of these tokens was going to save you all of these losses that you did with XRP. Holding some of these tokens would have brought you huge profits, but even holding Cardano, which is down, holding Ethereum, which is slightly up, not too much, holding Bitcoin, which is down, any of this is still better than holding XRP. So I don't really see the point of this XRP army or XRP holders telling people that they should be holding until 2030 or just accumulating more and all of that nonsense. This is basically money that you are trashing. You're wasting this money. And here is another one. I am too niche is saying buy the last dip of the decade. Trust me, there will be so many more dips during this decade. This decade has only started. We are 2022. We have 8 more years of this decade. You don't think there will be much bigger dips than this one? I guarantee you there will be. So don't trust these people. There is another one. Been holding 4.5 years. What's new? Well, good for you. Strong hands. This is great. Let's see what's happened in the last 4 years. This is XRP versus Bitcoin, because this is really what matters. You may argue, okay, let's first take a look. You may argue this is in the last 4 years in USD value, 78% down. You can say you don't have to be buying Ripple here at the all-time high and then depreciate all this 78%. That's true. Maybe you were buying it before that, on the way up. Maybe you were buying it even cheaper than it is today. But the reality is, from its all-time high in 2018, it is depreciated in price by 78%. So this is not a good investment by any standard. Let's take a look at XRP versus Bitcoin, because some people were saying, well, it went to 20 cents after the court case started and then it pumped. Okay, it pumped to 70, it pumped to over $1, right? But look at what it's doing against Bitcoin. It's 92% down against Bitcoin from its all-time high, which it reached in May 2017. This was the biggest out season that we've ever had. So from May 2017 up until now, XRP has lost 92% in its value against Bitcoin. So holding Bitcoin during all this time would have saved you 92% loss. And let's take a look at just the last year. So this is from November 2020 when it actually peaked. It made another high, not an all-time high, but a local high against Bitcoin. It went to 4,391 Satoshi. Right now we are at 1,758 Satoshi. It has depreciated in price by 60% since November 2020. So yet again, holding XRP against Bitcoin over the last 2 years, you've lost yet another 60% in your value. What's the point? Seriously, I don't see it. I personally don't see anything good coming for Ripple over the next few months. Even until the end of this year, I'm not really seeing anything too bullish for Ripple. Looking at the charts, there's nothing really to show me that we're expecting a pump in Ripple. All of these people that are telling you to hold Ripple XRP right now and to be accumulating more, they're just victims of hopium. They're hoping for the best. They don't really reading the charts. They're not really experienced investors. No experienced investor, no institutional investor is interested in XRP, especially right now. So this is my 2 cents. This is my personal opinion. As always, these are just personal opinions. I'm talking from personal experience and I'm not really a financial advisor, so don't take any of what I'm saying here as investment or financial advice. This is just my experience, but I've been in this space for more than 5 years now, and I've had my fair share of losses and holding coins for long term and just seeing my money melt away. So when I'm telling you there's no point holding Ripple right now, I'm doing that from my personal experience. I have already set up my sell orders. I'm looking into selling XRP. I'm gonna try and sell it slightly higher than we are today, because of course the market is going up and down. It's not going only in one direction and it's not going flat. So I will be using any small pumps that I'm seeing in XRP over the next few days or maybe over the next few weeks, because I have patience. I will be using this to unload all of my positions that I have in XRP, and it's not a lot. I mean, I was accumulating XRP because we did have some good news about the court case over the last few months, and I was expecting that perhaps we will have even more good news later in the year. And of course, I was speculating, so I was accumulating. But at this point, as I know that the court case is not going to get resolved until next year, there is no point now. This money that I've locked into XRP, I'm going to unload, and I'm going to be buying other altcoins that will be bringing me profits over the next few months. And only when I see that the court case is getting closer to get resolved, only then I will be looking into accumulating XRP so that I can take advantage of the pump that will happen once the court case is over. But until then, XRP is a no buy for me. This episode of Crypto Corner is sponsored by DYOR, an exchange that I have been using for well over a year already. They operate in 150 countries with licenses in USA, Estonia and Singapore, and provide spot and leveraged trading on numerous assets. Not only they have loads of cryptocurrencies, including some of the newest coins to hit the market, but also derivatives such as crude oil, precious metals, gold, silver and more, stocks such as Nasdaq and MiniDAO, and they offer up to 100x leverage on many of these markets. What I find very useful is that on spot trading they separate cryptocurrencies in groups like DeFi tokens, or proof of stake tokens, or tokens from the Grayscale Trust portfolio, or Binance Smart Chain tokens, and so on. This makes it easier when I want to focus only on a specific category of tokens, and they keep adding more and more assets. They have tripled the list of supported coins since I started using this exchange, so there's a much better choice already. In terms of security, they keep the majority of their funds in cold storage, with only a smaller portion in hot wallets that are used to pay withdrawals, and all withdrawals are manually approved during working hours only, so there's less risk of violations or exploits. They offer a copy trading service, so users that aren't very experienced can take advantage of those who are more skilled and make profits by copying their trades in an automated and uncomplicated way. You can go through the stats for each trader and choose what amount to allocate to them, and you can choose multiple traders to copy at the same time. You can use it on a desktop or mobile. Their app is on both Android and iOS, so it's easy to use it on the go as well. As I said, I've been using this exchange a lot throughout the past year, and the customer service team is very responsive, unlike many other exchanges where I've had to wait for days and weeks sometimes to get any response. DYOR has a live chat service, so you can find assistance pretty fast. They also offer up to $258 in various bonuses for new users, so grab the invite link from the description below to register and find out more. Alright, well, this wraps up today's episode of Crypto Corner. You are now up to date, and I hope this brought value to you. If it did, please show your support by leaving a like and a comment below. Or if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button and enable notifications so you never miss an episode. Also, make sure that you check out the links in the description below, where you will find links to all of the crypto services that I'm personally using and that I recommend to you, including exchanges, hardware wallets, charting tools, and other services that I use to earn interest on my long-term crypto holdings. My ebooks as well. These will help you get a better understanding of crypto and to navigate safely in this industry. If you want more valuable crypto content, follow my blog crypto-corner.com or scan the QR code here and sign up for my bi-weekly crypto newsletter. It's free and it's packed with market analysis, news and other insights to keep you well informed. Thanks for staying until the end, and I'll see you in the next episode.